David Knibbe, who joins us now. He is the CEO of NN Group. David, just set it up for us. How did you think the fourth quarter played out for you?
Yes, good morning. Well, indeed, it was a strong quarter. We were very pleased to see that our operating result was 10% up. Also, that the growth of our new business in Europe, which is very important for us, grew with 21%. And I was personally particularly pleased that our customer satisfaction grew with 5 points to +4. So overall, it was a very positive quarter for us.
We've noted the lack of growth we're seeing across many businesses in Europe, and particularly in the bank assurance or banking and insurance businesses. What do you make of the low interest rate environment and what that means for pressure on the cost side? I noticed that you tallied up another 36 million euros in cost savings in the fourth quarter.
Yes, well, I think clearly for insurance companies, low rates are not favorable. It has an impact on the products that we offer. But the good news is that we've seen all these movements in rates, and particularly down, and the company is very resilient, where you have a very sophisticated hedging program, and therefore our solvency remains strong at 218%. So we're confident that when also in this low rate environment, we can deal with this very well.
But if we look at your life insurance business, this is one of the areas, I mean, it's your largest operating business. It's one of the areas that is most affected by that interest rate story at this point. Is there any reason to believe in full year 2020 that growth will return to this particular segment?
Well, if we look at the life company, there's a couple of things we're doing. I think you already mentioned this. We're bringing our costs down, which is very important. At the same time, we're optimizing our balance sheet, and essentially that means that we're up-risking our balance sheet, given that we have a very conservative risk profile. What is actually very good on the commercial side is there's a very good momentum in the shift from defined benefit to defined contribution products. We have around a 40% market share, and so we continue to sell a lot of DC products, but typically, of course, they have a different nature than the defined benefit products in the past. But we continue to grow in the DC space, which is good news for us.
And can you just talk a little bit about the non-life insurance business in Europe and the Netherlands?
Yes, of course. Primarily, we are active in non-life in the Netherlands. We had very strong results in 2019. Our overall combined ratio was 95.4. So this is also the first time that we're for the full year behind the external target that we set of 97. I have to say that also the weather has been favorable. We didn't have a lot of big storms, so that helped our result. The big challenge going forward is now we expect to close our takeover of Vivat, the Vivat non-life company, this quarter, and that means as of next quarter we'll start integrating the Vivat business into the NN non-life business, and we expect another 40 million of cost savings or 50 million of extra capital generation on the back of that deal.
David, give us an update on what you're seeing in your asset management business. I saw your operating result has risen to 41 million euros this quarter from the 30 million same quarter last year. And just clarify what your strategy really is when it comes to asset management.
Yes, I think our asset manager indeed did well, mostly because they managed to save a lot of cost. Overall, I think we see in the asset management space pressure on fees. There's still an ongoing shift to passive. So that trend, if you will, is downward. So we are now very much investing in products, specialized fixed income products, like, for example, high yield or our multi-asset propositions, in order to offset that trend. And that, of course, needs to be combined with staying very, very efficient. And the asset manager did a good job on that in 2019.
David, thank you so much for joining us this morning, walking us through the numbers. David Knibbe, CEO of NN Group.